But only if the mother interferes with it anyway, but she shouldn't have. What are you talking about? Right. See, that's the point. You sound like the daughter, okay, would be mad with the mother if something happened or not, right? I don't know. For one. But I do know that, for one, um, we don't even know that people aren't being intentionally infected with COVID 19, for example, right? Now, the thing is, people are getting the virus, but they're not dying from it like they're pretending they are, right? In other words, it's not as bad as they're acting like it should be, right? Some people are dying, but that's mainly the elderly in nursing homes, right? The weird thing is, though, it's also getting into the prisons. Are you sure it's out of China? I thought it came out in the 1960s. The first case. The first case. Right. Well, that means it's been out for a while. Oh, no. It's not a new disease. You're just paying more attention to it now. Mm-hmm. Well, if it's been out since 1960s, it's probably been in the public longer than you think. If it's been in the public longer than you think, right? And now all of a sudden it's getting to the people, especially in the nursing homes, right? From the children who didn't know they had it, right? And now all of a sudden everybody dying, yes, a pandemic. Right. Because you've been having it since 1960, it's built up to this, and now you're acting all panicky, right? It's a pandemic. You're panicking. But okay. Play dumb. Play dumb. But you're somehow getting infected, but you're not dying from it like they said you would. And is it no more than a common flu to you? For 2 weeks, and then you're fine? All right. Or do they understand it like they pretend to? The CDC and WHO are supposed to look into all that stuff. Not us. Oh, no. But if we have to look into it for ourselves, they're lying to us. Right. In the first place. If you can't trust the CDC or who can you trust? Who are they? Who is their agendas? That's the problem. To quote the Who. To quote the Who. But who are you? Who are you? Who? I really want to know. Quote unquote. And what's going on with all this, right? All of a sudden, no. It's a pandemic. No. But until it came out of China, you wasn't even worried about it, right? Well, like I said, no. If it's been out since 1960, and the first transfer was back to human, or back to dog, or back to human, or something, right? Well, no. How'd that shit happen? Excuse my French. Shit is another way to say caca, or doo-doo, or poo-poo, which an adult uses, and some adults are offended by that word for some reason. I don't know why. It just bothers them to the hell. And they want to send you to hell for saying it. Okay, but it means the same thing. Right. I don't know why they want to send you to hell and act like it's such an awful word, but it's no different. Does it make you visualize it coming out between your butt cheeks or something? Is that it? Really? Does it seem more real to you if you use the word shit versus poo poo or caca or whatever? Number two. Does it just seem less real to you that you ate something that's going through your body and now it's going out as number two? Okay, whatever. Right. But send your kids to hell for saying it, why don't you? That makes sense. Old child, you're going to hell for saying that word, but I am if I even think it and need help. By the way. Ain't that what Jesus said? If you condemn those who fornicate, and yet you look upon a woman to lust after her in your heart, you've done committed fornication in your heart. You might as well have done had sex with her yourself. Right. Because see, the sex act itself ain't the problem. You can do that. I know. The problem is the aftermath. If she's married or not, or this, that, and the other, or what, right. Still with some other asshole. Excuse my French there, too. That's a body part of a human being. That's a hole. On the Gluteus Maximus, also called the ass. Which, again, is another word they say you can't use because it's a vulgar word to them. But where in the Bible does it say you can't say that word? And because they didn't use it themselves, right? They didn't use a word similar to describe someone going to the bathroom and what hole it comes out of. But you do know by knowledge it comes out your body through a hole where the mouth is the entrance and the hole at the bottom is the exit point. Right? Now, it's not quite a bottomless pit, but kind of is too, right? In fact, it's the only bottomless pit Satan can be cast into. That again, John mentioned in the book of Revelations that you won't understand what part is the bottomless pit on the human being. One part of a woman has a bottom. One part on a man and a woman don't have a bottom, and there's a bottomless pit. No. You figure out what it means when it says Satan casts himself into the bottomless pit in Eden. And Adam and Eve knew good and evil, I guess. And why it's good and evil to them. One is reproductive and one ain't. No. I don't know if that would be a problem, because what, you got to make a bunch of babies all the time? You can't have a little fun in the sun without having a baby or something? Right. Oh, you got to have a baby every time you have sex. I don't know. These crazy Catholic rules kind of confuse me too. They don't want you to use birth control pills nor abort a child you can't really take care of. But if you're raped by a man, you have to have the baby or something, right? You can't abort it. Or if, like I said to Brian, some asshole tricks all four women, your daughter, your wife, and or all three daughters and your wife into having sex with him somehow, right? And impregnates them all, gives them all male children or something. That wouldn't be something he tricked them into, and you shouldn't punish him by aborting the children or anything. That's fine. Or shoot him or something every time he does it. Like with the shotgun on the young lad trying to court your daughter, right? That's a good thing to do, huh? Right. But you're the governor now. I guess you're doing what you want to do, huh? Okay. Do as you like. Right. Though there's going to be opposition to it, of course. People are people. So why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully. I wonder if both sides are sometimes awful when it suits them. Could be a problem too.